Imagine this. Your life is like a grand masterpiece, and every single day you're handed a fresh brush and a blank canvas. What will you paint on it? What kind of story will you tell with your actions, mindset, and habits? You see, success isn't built in a day, it's built daily. That's the truth. But here's the thing. There are 10 small habits that, if practiced consistently, will change your life forever. They'll shape your character, fuel your ambitions, and transform your future. So let's talk about them one by one, because these habits aren't just little things you can overlook. No, they're the foundation of greatness. Ready? Let's go. First habit, set a clear goal every day. Think about it like this. A ship without a destination is at the mercy of the wind. It moves, sure, but where is it going? It could travel for miles, but it will never truly arrive. This is just like someone waking up without a clear goal. They're busy, sure, they're moving, but busyness doesn't equal progress. You ever feel like you're running in circles, getting nowhere? It's not because you don't have the energy, it's because you don't have direction. A ship without a course is aimless, and so is a person without a goal. Let me ask you, do you start your day with a clear goal, or do you just let the day happen to you? The moment you set a clear, intentional goal, even if it's small, you take control of your day. You go from drifting to directing, from reacting to responding, and that's when you start shaping your life. Second habit, start your day with a mindset of gratitude. Now let's talk about your mindset for a moment. Your mindset, it's like the engine that drives your entire life. If your mind is negative and clouded, that's where your life is headed. But if it's positive and grateful, oh, the possibilities are endless. Picture this. Most people wake up already stressed, thinking about everything that could go wrong, right? But here's the thing. You have the power to change that. Every morning, take a moment to pause and list 3 things you're grateful for. It could be as simple as waking up, the roof over your head, or a nice conversation with a friend. Think about how powerful that is. When you focus on what you have rather than what's missing, your mind shifts from scarcity to abundance. You see opportunities where others see obstacles. You become resilient because you've trained yourself to look beyond the challenges and see what's already good. I want you to think about this. How would your day change if you woke up every morning with a grateful heart? Third habit, read for 30 minutes daily. Every great mind throughout history has been shaped by knowledge. Think about some of the most brilliant people you admire. What do they all have in common? They read a lot. Imagine this. You pick up a book and within those pages you could find one idea that completely changes your life. It's happened before, hasn't it? One new concept, one shift in thinking, and suddenly you see the world differently. Here's the thing. Knowledge isn't just power, it's freedom. It frees you from ignorance, from living the same frustrating cycle over and over. It opens up new possibilities, new perspectives, and a new way of seeing the world. Now I get it. Reading might seem outdated to some, but let me tell you this. In a world obsessed with quick fixes and surface-level information, reading is an act of rebellion. It's a commitment to depth over distraction. So let me ask you, what book could change your life? Why not start today? Fourth habit, take control of your inner dialogue. Have you ever noticed how powerful your thoughts are? I mean, think about it. What you tell yourself shapes who you become. Take 2 people. One says, "I'm weak." What happens? His shoulders slump. His confidence fades. His very presence feels diminished. But then take someone who says, "I'm strong, I'm capable." What do you notice? They walk with purpose, they speak with conviction, and their actions show it. The difference isn't in luck or circumstances. It's in the thoughts they choose to believe about themselves. You are the master of your fate, because you're the one who controls your thoughts. So let me ask you this. What are you telling yourself today? Fifth habit, embrace discomfort every day. You know what comfort does? It dulls your ambition. It lulls you into complacency. And that's where growth stops. If you want to grow, you have to embrace discomfort. It's like a blacksmith forging steel. Without the fire, the steel remains weak. The same goes for you. Think about it. The most successful people in the world, they don't run from discomfort. They lean into it. They don't shy away from challenges. They seek them out, knowing that each trial is shaping them, strengthening them. So my question is this. When was the last time you did something uncomfortable, and how did it change you? Sixth habit, master the art of focus. In this noisy, distraction-filled world, focus is more valuable than ever. It's like a laser beam. If you focus on the right things, you'll hit your target. If you let distractions in, you'll miss the mark every time. Distractions are like sneaky thieves. They rob you of your time, energy, and ultimately your dreams. But here's the truth. What you focus on, you feel. So if you focus on distractions, that's what you'll get. But if you focus on your goals, your dreams, and your work, that's when you unlock greatness. I want you to think about your day right now. How much of it is spent in focus versus distractions? Can you improve that? Seventh habit, cultivate relentless self-discipline. You've probably heard this before, but let me say it again. Success doesn't come from bursts of inspiration. It comes from self-discipline, day in, day out. It's the difference between wishing for something and working for it. Discipline is what gets you up when you don't feel like it. It's what keeps you going when the going gets tough. Discipline is the muscle that, when built, gives you the strength to keep pushing forward. So let me ask, when was the last time you pushed through even though it was hard? That's where your strength lies. Eighth habit, surround yourself with high-value people. You've heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, it's true. The people around you shape your thinking, your habits, and your destiny. Imagine you're constantly surrounded by people who complain, who settle for mediocrity. What happens to you? You start to fall into the same trap. But if you surround yourself with people who push boundaries, who challenge you, who demand greatness, guess what? You'll rise to that level. So who's in your circle? Do they lift you up, or do they hold you back? Ninth habit, take daily action towards your dreams. Dreams are just dreams until you take action. A dream without action is nothing but a fantasy. But here's the secret. Small, consistent actions add up. Every little step forward brings you closer to where you want to be. Momentum isn't built by huge, grand gestures. It's built by tiny daily steps. Think about the person who writes 1 page a day. In a year, they'll have a whole book. That's how it works. What action can you take today that will bring you closer to your dream? 10th habit, end each day with reflection and refinement. You know how some people just rush through life without ever pausing to look back? They miss the chance to learn from their mistakes, to celebrate their wins, and to grow stronger. Taking a moment each night to reflect is like sharpening your sword. It allows you to improve, to learn, and to get better. And that's how you continue to evolve. So before you fall asleep tonight, ask yourself, what went well today? Where did I falter? How can I be better tomorrow? These 10 habits, they're small, but their impact, immeasurable. They'll lay the foundation for a strong mind, disciplined character, and a powerful life. But here's the real question. Will you start today? The life you want isn't waiting around for you. It's waiting for you to take action. And guess what? Action is always within your control. So which habit will you start with today? Imagine waking up in the morning and having no sense of direction. You go through the motions of your day, ticking off tasks here and there, but there's no clear purpose behind them. You're busy, yet you're not getting closer to your goal. This is the reality for many people who don't set clear goals every day. It's like sailing a ship without a destination. You may move, but you're not really going anywhere. Setting a clear goal for your day transforms this aimlessness into purposeful action. When you wake up and commit to defining a clear goal for the day, you set the tone for everything that follows. This is not just about planning, it's about giving yourself a specific target to aim at. It's easy to get lost in the chaos of daily life, the endless to-do lists, the constant barrage of emails and messages, and the unrelenting demands on your time. But without a clear goal, these distractions can pull you in every direction. You become reactive instead of proactive. You're at the mercy of the noise around you, rather than taking control of your actions and decisions. One of the reasons why setting a clear goal is so important is because of how the human mind works. When you set a goal, you give your mind a specific target. This focus transforms your thinking from vague thoughts into concrete action. The goal doesn't have to be massive. It doesn't need to be world-changing or extraordinary. It can be as simple as deciding to tackle a long overdue task, learning something new, or making an important decision. The key is that the goal is clear and intentional. This clarity brings order to your mind, which is usually full of clutter and distractions. Instead of allowing your thoughts to wander, a well-defined goal provides a point of focus, almost like a compass guiding you through the day. When you give your mind a specific target, you shift from being a passive participant in life to being an active one. You're no longer drifting, you're now directing. This sense of purpose brings with it a powerful shift in how you approach the day. Rather than waiting for inspiration to strike or reacting to circumstances as they arise, you actively choose how you will spend your time. Your goal becomes the anchor that keeps you grounded amidst the chaos. Even if you encounter challenges or distractions, you can return to your goal and recalibrate. The ability to refocus on a clear goal is what separates those who drift through life from those who take charge and make things happen. The true power of setting a clear goal lies in its ability to shape your day and ultimately your life. This may seem like a small act, but over time it compounds. A person who wakes up every day with the intention of achieving one specific goal will find that they make steady progress towards something bigger. It's not about sudden bursts of energy or dramatic leaps forward. It's about consistent, deliberate action. Each day becomes a building block, adding to your momentum and driving you toward your larger ambitions. This concept is often overlooked because people tend to focus on big, grand goals. They think they have to set massive objectives to be successful. But the truth is, success is often the result of consistent small steps. A small goal accomplished today is a victory that propels you forward. Over weeks, months, and years, those small wins accumulate and lead to significant progress. You start to build a track record of achievements, no matter how minor they seem in the moment. Moreover, setting a clear goal each day helps you prioritize. You'll find that your mind naturally starts to sift through the many tasks you face and focuses on what truly matters. You'll learn to differentiate between activities that contribute to your goal and those that are just distractions. When you start your day with a clear goal, you're essentially drawing a line in the sand. You're saying, "This is what I'm going to accomplish today." And by doing so, you're setting yourself up for success, one day at a time. When your days are consistently filled with clarity and purpose, you gain more control over your life. You're not just letting life happen to you, you're actively shaping your reality. The process of setting clear goals is like steering a ship toward a specific harbor. You may encounter rough seas, but with a clear destination in mind, you know where you're headed and how to adjust your course. Without that destination, you're just floating, waiting for the next wave to push you somewhere, anywhere. This habit of setting a clear goal every day not only affects the day at hand, but also has a ripple effect on your future. The consistency of small, deliberate actions creates a snowball effect. The person who starts each day with a clear intention builds a foundation of discipline and purpose, and over time, that foundation transforms into something much greater. Goals lead to habits, habits lead to mastery, and mastery leads to success. The mindset you carry when you wake up in the morning can significantly shape your entire day. It can influence your thoughts, emotions, actions, and ultimately your success or failure. Success is not built on luck or external circumstances. It is built on the way you think, the beliefs you hold, and the way you approach each moment. One powerful tool that can transform your mindset is the practice of gratitude. It is so much more than just a feel-good emotion. It's a mental discipline that rewires your brain to focus on the positive aspects of your life, which can shift your perspective and set you up for success. When most people wake up, they immediately think of all the challenges they're about to face. Their minds are filled with stress, anxiety, and negative thoughts about what could go wrong. They might worry about work, relationships, health, or a multitude of other things. This negativity can trap them in a cycle of fear and doubt, making it difficult to think clearly or take action. But what if you could change that mindset right from the moment you wake up? Instead of focusing on what's wrong or what could go wrong, you could start your day by focusing on what's good in your life. This simple shift in mindset can have profound effects on how you approach the world and handle challenges. The act of gratitude is incredibly powerful because it helps reframe your thinking. It trains your mind to focus on abundance rather than scarcity. It doesn't require you to ignore your problems or pretend that everything is perfect. Instead, it encourages you to acknowledge what's already going well in your life, no matter how small it may seem. You could be grateful for the fact that you woke up, that you have a roof over your head, or that you're in good health. These simple acknowledgments can immediately put you in a more positive frame of mind and help you see opportunities instead of obstacles. When you regularly practice gratitude, you begin to notice more of the positive aspects of your life. You develop a mindset that looks for solutions rather than dwelling on problems. This doesn't mean that challenges will disappear, but it means you'll be better equipped to face them. A person who focuses on what they have rather than what they lack will naturally see more possibility. Gratitude fosters resilience because it helps you shift your focus away from adversity and toward the potential that exists in every situation. Moreover, gratitude is a powerful antidote to fear and anxiety. Fear thrives in an environment where people feel powerless, where they believe they lack control over their circumstances. But gratitude shifts this dynamic. It helps you realize that no matter how difficult life may seem, there are always things to be thankful for. It reminds you that you have the power to choose your perspective. This shift in focus can help you face your fears and doubts with greater courage, knowing that you can always find something positive to hold on to, even in the toughest time. One of the most significant benefits of cultivating gratitude is that it creates a ripple effect throughout your life. The more you practice it, the more you will begin to see the world through a lens of abundance. You'll start to recognize opportunities that you might have missed before. You'll notice how much you already have, and this realization can be incredibly empowering. Gratitude strengthens your emotional resilience, which in turn improves your ability to handle stress and setbacks. You'll be less likely to fall into negative thinking or let challenges derail you because you've trained your mind to focus on the positive. Gratitude also has the power to influence the way you interact with others. When you approach people with a sense of appreciation and positivity, it not only boosts your own well-being, but also strengthens your relationships. Gratitude helps you acknowledge the value of the people around you, whether it's a colleague, a friend, or a family member. People are naturally drawn to those who express gratitude because it creates a positive, uplifting environment. This can lead to more meaningful connections and support from others, which is essential when it comes to achieving personal and professional success. The practice of gratitude is also linked to increased happiness. Studies have shown that people who regularly express gratitude experience higher levels of well-being and life satisfaction. This is because gratitude activates the brain's reward system, releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine and serotonin. These chemicals enhance your mood and contribute to a sense of joy and fulfillment. By starting your day with gratitude, you essentially set a positive tone for the rest of the day. It's like planting seeds of happiness that will grow throughout your day and into your future. The impact of gratitude extends beyond just your personal well-being. It can also affect your productivity. When you're in a positive mindset, you're more likely to take focused action toward your goals. You're not bogged down by negative thoughts or distraction. Instead, you're energized and motivated to move forward. Gratitude helps you maintain a sense of purpose, which keeps you on track and less likely to get sidetracked by unnecessary worries or doubts. In the long term, the habit of practicing gratitude can reshape your entire life. It can turn a life filled with stress, anxiety, and negativity into one of clarity, positivity, and possibility. Gratitude doesn't just change how you see the world, it changes how the world responds to you. When you approach life with a thankful heart, you attract more of the good things into your life. You cultivate a mindset that is open to growth, to challenges, and to the opportunities that life presents. Gratitude doesn't just make you feel better in the moment, it has the power to create lasting transformation in your life. The ability to visualize your goals is a critical aspect of achieving success, as it aligns your actions, thoughts, and emotions toward a singular purpose. Visualization is not just about dreaming or imagining what you want, but is a mental technique that involves vividly imagining yourself already achieving your goals. This practice harnesses the power of your subconscious mind and can significantly enhance motivation, focus, and determination. By consistently picturing yourself accomplishing your goals, you create a mental blueprint that guides your actions and helps you make decisions that bring you closer to success. When you engage in visualization, you are training your mind to believe that the achievement of your goals is not only possible, but inevitable. The brain does not differentiate between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. This is why athletes and successful individuals across various fields use visualization techniques to improve performance. The brain's neural networks are activated in much the same way whether you are physically performing an action or just imagining. When you visualize yourself succeeding, you reinforce the belief that success is attainable, and you mentally prepare yourself to take the necessary steps to make it a reality. The process of visualizing your goals helps in numerous ways. It helps clarify what you truly want, ensuring that your goals are not vague or general but specific and measurable. The clearer your vision of your goals is, the more your mind can focus on them, which increases the likelihood of success. For example, if you want to run a marathon, simply thinking "I want to be a runner" is not enough. Visualization requires you to picture the act of crossing the finish line, the emotions of achievement, the specific time you want to achieve, and even the steps you will take to prepare for the race. This detailed vision provides a roadmap for your success, guiding you through the various stages necessary to reach your goal. Another benefit of visualization is that it helps you mentally rehearse and prepare for obstacles. While you may have a clear picture of your desired outcome, the road to success is rarely linear. Challenges, setbacks, and unexpected events are a part of every journey. Visualization enables you to mentally practice how to handle adversity. By imagining yourself overcoming obstacles, whether it's running through an injury or dealing with a difficult work situation, You prepare yourself to react more confidently and resiliently in real life. This mental rehearsal helps reduce fear and anxiety by making you feel more capable of handling whatever comes your way. One of the most powerful aspects of visualization is its ability to evoke emotions. The stronger the emotional connection to your goal, the more motivated you become. Emotions fuel action, and when you vividly imagine the feelings of accomplishment, joy, and satisfaction that come with achieving your goals, you increase your desire to make those emotions a reality. These emotional connections make the goal feel more tangible and within reach, increasing your drive and commitment to the process. The more you feel the emotions associated with success, the more you activate the desire to take the necessary steps to make it happen. Visualization also strengthens the belief that you deserve success. Many people struggle with self-doubt or fear of failure, which holds them back from pursuing their goal. Through consistent visualization, you begin to see yourself not only as someone who can achieve success, but as someone who is worthy of. The act of visualizing yourself achieving your dreams helps to dissolve negative beliefs about your abilities, replacing them with a more positive, empowering self-image. This shift in self-perception boosts confidence and helps you take decisive actions toward your goals without the paralyzing fear of failure. In addition to enhancing self-belief, visualization also improves focus and concentration. It acts as a mental anchor, keeping you centered on your desired outcome. When faced with distractions or difficulties, the image of your success can pull you back into alignment with your goal. Instead of getting sidetracked by minor setbacks, you are better able to stay focused on the bigger picture. The more consistently you visualize, the more your mind and body align with your vision, and the clearer your path becomes. Furthermore, visualization fosters a sense of self-discipline. By picturing your goal in great detail and connecting emotionally to the process, you build the mental discipline required to follow through. Success rarely comes without effort or sacrifice, and visualization reminds you of the importance of persistence. When you see yourself achieving your goals in your mind, you are subconsciously reinforcing the idea that every step you take toward them is worthwhile. This builds the perseverance needed to push through difficult times, stay committed, and continue working even when progress feels slow. The practice of visualization can also enhance your creativity. As you mentally picture your goals and the steps required to achieve them, new ideas and solutions often come to the surface. Visualization encourages you to think outside the box, offering creative insights and strategies that might not be immediately apparent in your day-to-day thinking. This can lead to more innovative ways of tackling challenges and achieving your objective. Finally, visualization is a tool for building momentum. The more you visualize your success, the more energy you direct toward it, creating a self-fulfilling cycle. Every time you vividly imagine yourself succeeding, you reinforce your commitment, boost your motivation, and spark the desire to take action. Over time, this builds momentum that propels you forward, making it easier to take consistent steps toward your goals and eventually realize them. Visualization helps you move from simply wishing for success to actively working toward it with clarity and determination. In conclusion, success is not just about hard work and perseverance, but also about having a clear vision and the mental tools to achieve it. Whether it's the power of goal setting, the mastery of time management, or the practice of visualization, each element plays a vital role in bringing your dreams to fruition. By incorporating these practices into your life, you empower yourself to stay focused, motivated, and resilient, regardless of the challenges that may arise. Remember, the journey to success is uniquely yours, and with clarity, consistency, and belief in your abilities, nothing is impossible. Good luck on your journey, and may your determination and efforts lead you to the success you deserve. Thank you for your time and attention, and never forget that your dreams are within reach. Keep striving forward.